Greetings, fellow survivors. Madstone here, and welcome to Plains of Pain, Season 1. In this episode, we're going to be doing the game settings and setup for the Season 1 playthrough, so this will be a shorter than normal video. I just have a lot of community members that like to know what the settings were, and while we're here, we'll also maybe talk a little bit about the game and what the plans are for the season. So let's jump on in. We're going to start off by going to single player. And down here we have the world manager and our character manager. So I'm going to go into world manager and I'm going to remove this one here. That was our first look. And I'm going to remove, I don't think you can remove all of them. You have to have one available at least. So we are going to make a new one. This will be Season 1. I'll leave the seed there, but we're going to go all out, I think. XXL. Give ourselves plenty of room to explore, spread things out. Now this, I haven't played with it, but I kind of heard some stuff on the Discord where the devs were talking. These basically take you to where there's no trees, so all the wood and everything you have to find is strictly in the stuff you loot, but there's no trees to loot. So we'll stay with wasteland. That's the default that most everybody's playing on. I'm not going to mess with the seed now. That's just a randomly generated one. So let's go ahead and hit create. And then I'm going to go back here to this one and remove it. So that's all there. And we're going to go back. Now they did add this in the last patch. You'll see which world you have selected and then which character. So then we're going to go into here and we're going to clean house again. So we're going to remove Mad Test, Mad Co-op, and then we're going to create just, oh, get that, there we go. Let's just make Madstone, create, and then we'll go ahead and remove that one. And we should be nice fresh start. Now we do have several characters to choose from. Right now, this is just a cosmetic, and actually you can change every time you log in. I played with a friend, we were co-oping, and the only bad part was he accidentally chose this and didn't know it, and I kept trying to attack him whenever we got in fights because I thought he was one of the other lowlifes. Anyway, that's my default guy right now. And oh, difficulty, we're going to start off with true wastelander. At least for Season 1. I think I mentioned before, I was thinking about, Season 2, it could be Veteran, Season 3, Overlord. But we're going to start Season 1 because we are in early access, and it's more of an early alpha access. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. I've been talking to the devs a little bit, and so we're just going to kind of see how the updates go. And if anything major happens, then we'll just kind of see it from there. But for now, this is kind of the recommended start. Now the default, if you have a new game, it's going to be putting you in rookie. So you do have higher rates of getting loot and so forth. So again, pick what fits your style. If you started off in rookie and it's not challenging enough, move up. Again, if you're in Wastelander and it's too tough, feel free to go back, especially when you're learning. Or if you like to have a more laid back game, you can go tourist. Everything is just crazy, 300% loot chance, loot amounts 200%. So anyway, this is pretty much the norm right here. So we're going to stay with that. I think that would be everything. At this point, if I hit play, the game will start. So let's just talk a little bit. I don't plan on doing any editing on these videos like I do with No One Survived. I just feel with No One Survived, we have to do a lot of editing, cutscenes, because of the travel, the way the world is kind of, well, basically has a lot of empty areas. And also some of the mechanics like cutting down the trees and gathering materials can be, a little boring with the time it takes. So when you're making the videos, the feedback I got from the community, so I was okay with those speeds, but I have been cutting back even on those games. I was getting overly edited. Cutting the flow of the game, kind of speeding through things, because I don't want to give an unrealistic impression to other people that are new to the games, that they move, that they're fast paced, because these games are not fast paced. So this game is not fast-paced, but I'll try to avoid it being me slowing things down. The first little early access season, this is kind of weird how we're going into the ground. Anyway, the early access series I did was mostly because of the me trying to learn mechanics and reading stuff online and trying to keep up with stuff. So that might have been some of the distractions there. But anyway, the plan is to play a full season, like I said, unless they do a major update that changes the game. But I think we'll just roll with the little updates as they go and learn. And so this is kind of a combination of a seasonal playthrough, but also learning the early access, rolling with the updates and so forth. So I think that's going to be it. I'm not going to hit play just yet. I'll save that for the actual start of the season. This was, like I said, a short video, probably 5 or 6 minutes. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. And until next time, Madstone out.